about 500,000 feet. Okay, now we're going to make a circle. That's, I'm going to use this. I'll just make a circle out here. So that's another program I had. Not relevant. That'll work. So it's gonna come over here, blend in, come around a circle, blend out. So that work comes right. It ain't gonna come right down and tangent to the circle. It's gonna come out and blend in, and you don't leave a little line that way. That's just a common way of doing things.
That way you don't have like a.
We'll see the thing in a. This is how it's gonna work. And if I go, there's a couple ways of looking at that. I can look at it this way and say go, and that depicts the actual tool itself. See how it went tangent? And it's climb milling?
Yep.
Well, it also is telling you how deep it went down here.
And then it pecks down.
It's going to go another depth, and it's going to blend in on that one. And then, at the very end, you're going to do one more.
Like a finish cut.
And to do the finish, it took a little bit more. See the red line?
Yep.
That's a little bit more on the OD. That's what it's going to do. Is that the negative Z's are bold red, positives are there. The X's are always going to be blue, and the Y's are always going to be you can hardly tell, but it's a slightly shade different of blue.
Almost a purple.
And then the G's are going to be that brown color. And so it's easy to find stuff. The feed rates are here. So that tells me it's going to drill. So about 493 thousandths high right now. Okay? And if you look at that to where it went down there, I'll make it over here. Let me turn up the speed a little bit. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, erase that. Drilling right now. I'm going to go down 125,000 and make a circle.
Cutting it like it's butter.
Yeah. And then it's going to blend out. Watch it do it right here. See it?
Yep.
And it's going to go blend back in, starting that spot over there. Climb down the full depth that we're going to go.
Yep.
Which is 0.25. Minus 0.25 in this deal because Z0 is the top, so this is a negative number. It's pretty important.
Yeah.
And now it's going to come down one more time and take 5 thousandths off the outside of it to make an accurate circle.
Just a little bit.
Because you've got tool flex, some other things going on as you're loading the tool up to take those other passes.
Yep.
So now what we know is that pattern and that clamp is like the tool now that's changed. I'm going to use an 1/8 inch tool this time. I'm going to slow these feed rates down a little. Those are default feed rates based upon standards for what kind of material that you pick. So we're going to slow this is going to plunge rate, which is the drilling part, and then it's going to feed in the blend and everything else there. I'm going to rapid retract in between those. Now it's asking me how deep are you going to go? Calling the top of the stock 00. So I'll have to come down with that 1/8 inch tool and touch that.
So it has a datum
there.
point
We said 372.
I think that's what you said.
I'll make it go a little deeper.
Okay.
And now I'm going to take a look. It's still got that multi-pass of an 1/8 of an inch, of a 5/1000th of an inch. We're going to leave that there. But this depth cut's here. I'm going to change this. So since I'm going to go about 3/8, I'm going to go about 0.13.
So just over an 1/8 of an inch.
That way it'll divide the total depth of 375 and just do it 3 times.
Okay.
And then if we can also take a look at this, and I'll cant this thing a little bit so you get a better look at what's going on here. You see the 3 depths that it picked? Actually 4, because if you zoom in here, there's that finish pass.
And
see it? So if we run this...
The finish will be at full depth.
Yes,
just one time at full depth.
That's right, one time. So it's going to come down, and you can see the depth here is 125.
So that's the first peck.
Come down and go to 250. And then it's going to go to 375 to do the final roughing pass. And then it's going to go all the way down and do another finish pass at that full depth.
And that's only a 5 thou.
Right. That's only 5 thousandths left on the perimeter of that circle. And you'll see what it does on the first cut. You ready?
Yeah. I want to see how that plastic reacts to it.
As long as we're getting the chip off of there, we don't
Yeah,
really care.
yeah, it's not melted.
Nice chip coming off of there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty concentric, doesn't it?
Yep, sure does. Chance to cool there.
I don't think that we've heated plastic's not very.
It doesn't add a lot of friction
It
and
doesn't stay hot.
Yeah.
Very often, very much. Last spec depth at full 375, we should be feet apart. When it gets down to that depth, about right now. And now it's going to come up. I'll put a little blow on it. And it's going to come down and
so nice seeing the neck, the collar.
Still there, yeah.
And it's perfect.
so now it's a 5,000ths more. This helps the accuracy
Yeah.
of the part. I could do that again even, but you know, you're doing a